trying. My internet
Everybody,
is like
while we're waiting on
bugging.
Madden, everybody turn your Bibles to Luke chapter 5.
My stupid stream ended, bro.
Your
Cause
stream
my
ended?
stupid internet.
Oh, yeah, Cookie just said that.
My internet just bugged
Yeah.
and it made my
Well,
stream end.
if everybody has a Bible, which I know everybody doesn't, but if you have a Bible, turn to turn to
John.
Luke chapter 5.
Wait,
Luke
Luke?
chapter 5. I'll repeat it again. Luke chapter 5. Yes.
Where is Luke?
It's the second book
Matthew,
of the
Mark,
New Testament.
Luke, John. There we go.
No, it's the third book. My fault.
Yeah, there we go. What
Yep.
chapter
Luke
are we
chapter
gonna be in?
5.
Chapter 5.
Yep. Luke chapter 5.
I'll be right back. Do not start without me. I'm only going to be gone for like 30 seconds.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
You're there.
21,
Nice.
22, 23, 24,
I'm back.
25, 26,
Hey, Connor.
27,
I'm back.
28,
I'm back. I'm
29,
back. I'm back.
30.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back.
You
'Cause
did
I
it
have
in
to
less
go.
than 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
Good job.
You came back in less than 30 seconds. All right, Connor, turn to Luke
Barely
chapter
made.
5.
Okay.
If you have a Bible.
Cookie.
Give me a second. Okay.
Low key. I might make some pizza rolls later.
Brittany, stand by.
Hi.
while I find Luke chapter.
Haley.
Hello.
Everybody play the standby music, guys.
That's Jeopardy music, not standby.
But it's waiting music, so if you think about it, yes, it can be.
1, 4, 13. Okay. This might take a while, guys.
Pizza rolls sound good.
Yeah, I burnt my lip the
Well,
other day.
1, 4, 13.
They do NGL, but my parents won't buy them.
You said Luke chapter 5? Guys?
Yes.
3 through 4, Luke 4. Luke 4.
You missing out.
5. Okay. Are we starting at 5? Or is there a specific
Eek.
thank you, thing?
I'm gonna make
Guys in and out sounds good.
they're both tough.
Blah blah blah. They may be abusive.
Guys, I'm almost back, I promise.
Okay, that's fine. We're just getting everybody set up in their Bibles. You know. Okay, tonight everybody we are gonna be talking about I know that
Whole ball of coconut water.
said it.
Oh my gosh, I almost just died.
Anyway, guys, I'm nice. I appreciate it. I try to be. I'm not nice to everybody, but you know, I used to be a very mean person, but I'm trying to work on that and stuff like that.
Lil bro used to be a butt
My
face.
girlfriend gets on to me because I'm too nice to her and I give her compliments all the time and she just sits there and rolls her eyes.
Cheyenne.
So I'd say that I'm a nice person. I didn't say her name.
No, I'm just saying. I said Cheyenne. Like, in disappointment, like, never mind, bruh.
Okay, chat. So tonight we're gonna be talking about the disciple Matthew and how Jesus called him and blank blank blank. You send me the whole Bible study when done. Okay.
Hey, Brentley.
Yeah.
Can you read the first word of what we're reading?
Okay, hold on. We're in, everybody, Luke chapter 5, right? Verse 27 is where we're going to be.
Verse
Verse
27?
27. Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
27.
But we're going
Okay.
to be talking about Matthew, the disciple
What
Matthew.
version you
and how
guys
Jesus
got?
called him tonight.
I'm on NIV. The easiest way to
Yeah,
understand
same.
English because I
I'm on
can't
NIV too.
understand. Some of them just don't make sense.
What is this?
What is what?
Levi?
Levi is the name of
Jesus.
Matthew. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And what
You
is
know how
NIV?
Peter used to be called Simon? NIV is a version of the Bible. There are different
New
versions of the Bible, like the King James.
International
Yeah,
version.
yeah,
I
I think
got
I'm, I
an
think I'm on
LT.
that.
Translations.
And
Wait,
Okay,
I'm on.
hold on. What is your
Oh.
first word?
I'm on No, I'm on NIV.
Okay,
Alright,
yeah, it's
so
just a
we're all-
translation of the Bible. I mean, like, you know how, like, they have different translations. Like,
They have
sometimes they'll use
ESV.
these and thous, and then they'll, like, they have, like, versions that, like, explain, like, it in, like, easier words to understand. Instead of, like, thy, it'll be, like, they. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
Like, NIV is just a little bit easier to understand, while King James is just like, thy did this,
Can I
and
go
thou
on my
shalt pour
phone and
water
go to
on
new
thy head to
version?
do thy thing
Okay.
that thy did.
I'm out of crack again.
Pardon?
Bruh.
I really gotta stop saying that.
Okay,
Man,
I'm back.
you almost
Just,
home.
I'm literally here. I'm right in front of your eyes. I just need to put my stuff away real quick.
Guys, I'm talking about blue raspberry lemonade, by the way. Okay, so
I just got back.
Blue raspberry lemonade is absolutely tough.
telling you, bro.
I love
Especially
blue
the Kool-Aid.
raspberry lemon. Yes. I like to go to restaurants. No, because it was funny. I went with my friend and my youth pastor the other day to a restaurant, bro. And then and they were like, "What do you want? Coke, water, pink lemonade."
Yeah, lemonade's the best. But
Fire
really,
protection
that
too. Quick charge.
that was not funny.
What was not funny?
You said it was gonna be funny, and that was not funny.
What are you doing on the tree up there?
I'm Tarzan.
Alrighty, guys. Madden's almost home, and we're about to start. I'm very sorry. We had a little bit of delay. We always have one.
It wasn't.
Connor, I have a sharp 5 sword, so look what I can do, bro. Watch this. You see this little sheep right here?
Yeah.
Melting face.
Hey, I want one.
Go buy it. You can take my emeralds.
I'm gonna buy you.
Pardon?
I'm not a slave. I'm a Christian.
How bro felt
I
after
was-
saying that?
How bro felt after saying that. Hey, Madden, welcome home!
Where do we sit? Okay.
Yeah, I made that. I said, where do we sit?
Shalom.
My seat now, bro.
Shalom.
My seat now.
Shalom
My seat
means,
now. My seat now. My seat now.
Guys,
My
I
seat
can
now.
see the podium. I can see the podium. Can you guys see
Fine,
me?
bro. At least I get front. I get the front seat to see everything.
Connor, where are you, bro?
Pastor Jeff.
Pastor Jeff.
Yeah, from Little Cooper.
Yeah, you mean Sheldon?
No,
From
little.
Little Cooper?
No, he gets his own little seat. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute.
Look at the
Look
pulpit.
he gets his own little seat.
Alrighty, guys, we're beginning Bible study in 3,
Young Sheldon.
2, 1. Is everybody at Is everybody at Luke chapter 5, verse
Ask
20?
cute and GL.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Where's my highlighter?
so. Oh, yeah, I need to get my
Ah, I dropped my
blue.
controller.
Oh, it hurts so bad because I cut my freaking foot. Anyway.
Maybe don't do
Anyway,
that.
well. Okay. Jesus calls Levi and eats with sinners.
Wait.
Cookie said, "Wait."
Okay.
Yeah.
I need my
Indeed.
notepad.
Wait.
He needs his notepad.
And where do you see this at, Brittley?
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, wait. Let me get mine too.
Okay, I got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and read this. This is what happened.
You
Alright,
can
we're good.
start.
Everybody actually go to Luke 14. This is what happened
Four-
previously before this.
Oh, Brittley.
Luke chapter 14.
Not Luke chapter 4. Never mind. Forget what I just said. I'm a
Dog,
dummy.
where are we
No,
going?
I'm a dummy. Just forget what I said.
Okay.
Okay. Jesus calls Levi and eats with sinners. After this, Jesus went out and saw a tax collector by the name of Levi sitting at his tax booth. "Follow me," Jesus said to him. And Levi got up and left everything and followed him. Now, guys, here is something that I want to explain real quick. Now, y'all probably don't know like what the backstory behind this is. So back then they had they had tax collectors who they had to go. The Jews had to pay their taxes to. Now,
Yeah.
sorry, my youth pastor just texted me. Anyway, the tax collectors, they were hated by everybody because they were Jews that now work for the Roman government, so they basically betrayed them because the Jews hate the Romans. But not just that, the tax collectors, what they do is that they double the prices, even triple them sometimes, on what they're actually owed, and they
Amen.
they can do it because they work for the Roman government and stuff like that, and they can, like, make these people just go bankrupt and get them put in prison and stuff like that, and just because. And these people are like, these tax collectors are rich. They're like Jews that have just like betrayed they're traitors.
My bladder just betrayed me.
Just kind of how it works. So Jews hated tax collectors. Everybody hated the tax collectors. Well, Levi, who will be Matthew later, was one of these tax collectors. So how I imagine the life of this guy, I bet you I bet you he had a big, nice house, probably about like 10 pairs of shoes. You know, I mean, like, all nice clothing, presented himself like he was like Roman government type. Little bro's getting the call, but
Continue.
but I picture this guy as like really rich, good with numbers. I, you know what I mean? But I also imagine when he went into the town, he had to hide himself, probably put like a hood over his head because people would spit at him. They'd look at him weird. People would sit there and curse him, call him a traitor, stuff like that. And I mean, I bet you his whole his own family probably didn't love him no more. They probably disowned him. Probably just was like, "Frick off, you are a traitor," type stuff. I bet, but Levi was wrong for choosing that. But at the same time, was that very godlike to is that very godlike to do that to somebody, no matter what they do? Just
No.
what are we supposed to do in situations like that?
WWJD.
What would Jesus do?
Yeah. Yes. Now, we're supposed to pray for them, and we're not supposed to rebuke them, but we love them from a distance. We don't associate ourselves with evil, but we pray for them, and we can try to help them. Well, I say we don't associate ourselves with evil. We don't associate our name with evil, but we preach against it. So, like, you can go and preach to people that are like evil and stuff like that, and try and lead them to Christ. But don't you know what I'm trying to say? But anyway, now, um, anyway, Jesus and his 12 disciples one day were walking in town, and they passed by Matthew's tax booth. Now, I bet these disciples were over here talking about ew, look at him, that freaking traitor. He disgusts me. Just, I bet you that's how they looked at him, because like everybody hated him, but Jesus didn't look at him that way. I mean, it literally says that, Jesus saw him, and he was sitting at his tax booth, and Jesus said, "Follow me." And Levi got up, left everything, and followed him. So that's crazy to me that this guy, by left everything, you understand what that means, right? Like, Levi literally left everything. And literally, so what he did is he put God first in that situation. He left all of his riches, left his tax booth, left all that money, everything to go and follow Jesus. I don't know what was going through Levi's mind in that moment, but I can imagine that he was crying. I can imagine that it had a very big impact on his life and stuff like that. I think his heart dropped that somebody just said something to him that wasn't cursing his name. Like, I don't know what I think if some random dude walked up to me and said, "Follow me." But I want you guys to think about something. By this point, Jesus has healed a couple of people. Like, they raised the guy through the roof, the paralyzed guy through the roof, lowered him down, and Jesus healed him. Uh, I mean, leopards. Jesus has healed 12 lepers at this point, and not
Yes.
leopards, but lepers. Like, and they all, and one of them thanked him. But like, people have been talking around about Jesus, and Matthew has probably heard about him because people have been talking about him. John the Baptist preached about Jesus. Remember the baptism when we talked about that when Jesus got baptized, Madden?
Mhm.
I mean, at this point, Jesus' name has been going around. And Jesus told him to follow him. And it says on verse 28, Levi got up, left everything, and followed him. Then Levi held a great banquet for Jesus at his house, and a large crowd of tax collectors and others were eating with them. Now, oh my gosh, all these tax collectors, Jesus is inviting people to come and eat at his house, or not at his house, at Matthew's house. Or hold on, let me see. Where's this at? I think it's Matthew's house. It says, yeah, at his house. So Levi is hosting a banquet for Jesus at his house, and they invited all these tax collectors and everything, and all these people. Now, we talked about the Pharisees before. They are religious leaders. They are all on the Bible. They know their stuff. These people, oh, they're all look at me. I know my stuff. You do wrong. Oh, you're unclean. They grab their collar of their shirt and they just like step back and they'll be like, "Look at you. You're bleeding. You're nasty now." Like, like unclean. They think they're all that. They're very arrogant. They think because they're religious leaders, they think that they're just like they think that God sees them higher than God sees anybody else. They think they're all that. I mean, like you think you see somebody that's arrogant, listen to these Pharisees. But anyway, verse 30 says, "But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law who belonged to their sect complained to his disciples, 'Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners?' Verse 31, Jesus answered them, 'It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but the sinners to repentance.'" Now, that's a good point. What Jesus is trying to say here is he's saying the Pharisees was asking him, "Why do you eat with people that do things bad? Why are you sitting here eating with these people after all they have done? They're unclean. You should not be around them. They are demonic. They are horrible people, and you're just sitting here eating with them. Like, you disgrace." That's basically what they're saying, and it's a good point. Jesus is using an illustration here, but sick or healthy people don't go to the doctor to be fixed. Healthy people don't need to be fixed. They're healthy. They ain't got nothing wrong with them.
It's a
But
pretty good
sick
point.
people go to the doctor because they're sick and they have problems and they need help. For example, that's like, I mean, of course, like us Christians, we still need it. But Jesus is saying, how is Jesus going to get anywhere if he only just preached to those who are righteous?
Yeah.
But people that have done these horrible things, Jesus preached to murderers, he preached to
Mhm.
rapists. I mean, he preached to all kinds of people. They all like you guys understand what he's trying to say? He said
Mhm.
in verse 31, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance." Now, um, sorry. Verse 33. Jesus questioned about fasting. They said to him, "John's disciples often fast and pray, and so do the disciples of the Pharisees. But yours go on eating and drinking." Jesus answered, hold on, what'd they say? Hold on. "John's disciples often fast and pray, and so do the disciples of the Pharisees. But you go on eating and drinking." Jesus answered, "Can you make friends with the bridegroom? Or can you make the friends of the bridegroom fast while he is with them? But the time will come when the bridegroom will will be taken from them. In those days they will fast. He told them this parable. No one tears a piece out of a new garment to patch an old one. Otherwise, they will have torn the new garment, and the patch from the new will not match the old. And no one pours new wine into old wine. Otherwise, the new wine will burst the skins, the wine will run out, and the wineskins will be ruined. No, new wine must be poured into new wineskins, and no one, after drinking old wine, wants the new, for they say the old is better. Jesus is low-key cooking, bro.
I'm lucky so lost.
Lost how?
I just didn't understand it, bro.
I don't understand it now.
That was very confusing.
Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
But
Bruh. Yeah.
bro, Dirt, can you stop punching the air?
Just pray.
Dark.
Really was
Stop
concerning.
punching the air.
He's about to break the. He just.
I broke his chair.
I mean,
Oh.
like lost me.
I didn't understand that little paragraph. I had no idea what it meant. I'm gonna take away his cat since he's not paying attention. This guy says he's paying attention. He's not, bro.
No. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yay meant to say it lost me.
Oh, it wasn't
Yeah,
me, Dark.
I didn't.
Dark, it wasn't
understand
me.
at all.
They're saying like tax collectors don't deserve to sit with them
It wasn't
because
me,
they're
Dark.
filthy.
But
Frickin'
like
ugly
the
cat.
thing that what Jesus was saying, it made no sense.
And
Yeah,
sometimes the old is
Wine
better.
to the wine and the friends with the friends and the.
Is that what it's saying?
Something like that.
I have no idea. No one tears a piece of their new garment to patch it.
That was confusing.
Otherwise, they will have torn a new garment and the patch from the new will not match the old. No one pours new wine into old wineskins. Otherwise, the new wine will burst the skin. The wine will run
They were
out.
shooting stars.
Okay, bye bye. Bye bye, Dark.
Behind you.
Hmm? Excuse me.
They're shooting stars.
Thank you,
Bless
Cookie.
you.
Thank you. Pours new wine into old wineskin. Hold on. I'm gonna just like look it up. No, get me out of this. Hold on.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. This is animal cruelty, guys. Alrighty, I'm back. Y'all had questions, right? Huh?
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Yes.
What was the question again?
What?
Hello?
Lil bro
I
mate.
said y'all have.
What?
I'm back. I'm here to answer y'all's questions.
Where did Lil bro go? Also, Dark left.
I had to go use that.
I told my dad, my mom, I said, when I said, can I spend the night again, Delilah was like, she was excited.
One time I put my Bible outside till I let the wind choose which Bible I read, and there was perfect finish. Oh, that's so cool, bro.
Okay, I'm just spending the night again.
Okay,
3
so
days in a row.
like but guys, hold on, sorry. Are you guys like?
You have not done that.
Are you guys
have
there?
Probably not.
I'm here. I'm.
Okay.
I looked
But
up what it meant.
so the Pharisees asked Jesus like why his disciples weren't like fasting like everybody else, and like Jesus was saying, like he was basically saying because like I'm here with them right now,
Okay.
and he compared himself to like a groom at a wedding.
Mhm.
And like when you're at a wedding, you celebrate. You don't fast and act sad.
Yeah.
And then Jesus was like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like you understand that. But
I don't understand the thing that he said though.
What thing?
What you just read. 36 through 39.
Oh, that.
Oh, that.
The parable. He was given examples.
I kinda get it
saying that
now.
you don't put like a brand new patch on an old shirt, and you don't put new wine in like old wineskins because it'll mess things up.
So what is he trying to say though?
That he didn't come to add just like a few new rules to the old religious system. He came to bring something like entirely new.
Oh, okay, now I see now. Alright, I understand now. I understand.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make you sound stupid or anything. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Alrighty, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go to Luke.
Oh my Brent was so smart.
6.
Wait, where are we going?
Verse 6. Luke chapter 6, verse 6.
Luke chapter... Where did chapter 6 go? Oh, right here.
Hold on, wait.
Verse
We'll
6.
just read like from the beginning. Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath. Connor, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath. One Sabbath, Jesus was going through the grain fields, and his disciples began to pick some heads of grain, rub them in their hands, and eat the kernels. Why are you doing that? Some of the Pharisees asked, why are you doing what is unlawful on Sabbath? What were they doing? They were beginning to pick some heads of grain, rub them in their hands, and eat the kernels. So they're not supposed to pick crops on Sabbath, I don't think. I think that's another thing that you can't like do on Sabbath or something like that. But Jesus answered them, "Have you never read what David did when he was with his when he and his companions were hungry? He entered the house of God, taking consecrated bread, and he ate what is lawful only for priests to eat, and he also gave some to his companions." Then Jesus said to them, "The Son of Man is the Lord of Sabbath." Now, verse 6. On another Sabbath, he went into the synagogue and was teaching, and a man was there whose right hand was shriveled. Now, could you guys imagine if your right hand was shriveled? Like, take a second real quick to look up a shriveled right hand. Hold on.
I'm
A
good.
shriveled right hand?
Shriveled hand image.
I'm just seeing old people's hands.
Hold on. A shriveled hand refers to a hand that has become thin, dry and heavily wrinkled due to the loss of moisture, fat, or muscle.
So an old person's hand.
Yeah, but you can't really move it anymore.
So an old person's hand.
Oh my god.
Basically.
Yeah, but like it's all shriveled up to where like it don't work no more.
Yeah, that's what an
Anyway.
old person's hand is.
Anyway, whose right hand was shriveled. 7. The Pharisees and the teachers of the law were looking for a reason to accuse Jesus, so they watched him closely to see if he would heal on the Sabbath. But Jesus knew what they were thinking and said to the man with the shriveled hand, "Get up and stand in front of everyone." So he got up and stood there. Then Jesus said to them, "I ask you, which is lawful on the Sabbath, to do good or to do evil, to save life or destroy it?" He looked around at him, and then he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He did so, and his hand was completely restored. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law were furious and began to discuss with one another what they might do to Jesus. Fun. Just fun. The Pharisees did not like Jesus, if you guys couldn't tell.
Clearly.
You don't say.
Think about it. This guy is coming up here, or this guy is coming out here, messing up all their laws, driving the people all over the place, preaching out like to all these people, and all these people are listening to what Jesus has to say, and the Pharisees are over here thinking, we want all the spotlight for one, and for two, who is bro, and why is he changing up our laws and stuff like that? You know what I mean? So, I'm not saying they have any right to be angry. They have no right to be angry, but they were petty. And they did nothing but think of themselves. No, they were mad petty, bro. These Pharisees were mad petty.
My gosh.
What did you say, Snoopy? Can you just put it on the screen? No one did at the time, other than Mary, Joseph, and the disciples. No one did what? What, like Jesus? Is that what you mean? There were people that liked Jesus, but there were also people that didn't like Jesus. No, not a lot of people liked Jesus, but there were some people that, like, I wouldn't say that, like, liked Jesus, but they were intrigued with what he had to say and interested. Now, the 12 apostles. One of those Jays, this is verse 12, by the way. One of those days, Jesus went out to a mountainside to pray and spent the night praying to God. When the morning came, he called his disciples to him and chose 12 of them, whom he designated apostles. Simon, whom he named Peter, his brother Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, which is Levi. Levi got his name changed to Matthew. Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Simon, who was called the Zealot, Judas, son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who became a traitor. Now, a couple of things. So, do you remember Simon Peter Madden, the one that was fishing that one time?
Yeah.
And Jesus told him throw out his net one more time, and he did, and they caught a bunch of things, like Peter and his brother Andrew, both of them.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Jesus changed his name to Peter. Peter meaning rock. But anyway.
Yeah.
The rock. But anywho. Yeah, Jesus changed his name to Peter. Now, brain think. I can't think. I'm sorry.
You got this,
But anyway, now his brother Andrew. So Peter and Andrew are obviously brothers, and then we have James and John. James and John were the two sons of Zebedee. They were called the sons of thunder. James and John were low-key cool. They were, I think of John as like, John was the youngest disciple. I think John was like my age.
Oh.
But John's also the one that lived the longest.
Yeah.
He died on like, I think he died to old age, but he's the only one that died to old age, but he was left on an island, and guess what? John wrote Revelation. And
Oh,
it
yeah,
wrote
I've
about the end
seen.
times.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
about it.
Jesus, you know what's so crazy? Jesus gave John end time visions. John saw what's going to happen.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine that?
That's
Oh, I'd be
scary.
terrified. No, this dude's probably like 80 years old, but Jesus appeared to him physically, showed him like all these things, showed him what phones looked like, TVs.
Oh.
Can you imagine like seeing the future, Madden?
That's
He, like
gotta be
2,000
scary.
years ago, didn't even know what a TV was, didn't know what a phone was. What's the president of the freaking United States?
For real, bro.
That's
What is
a
freaking
city? I've
Oreos,
never
bro?
seen a city before. Yeah, bro.
What is a
What's a
cosmic
gun?
brownie?
What's a gun?
What about cosmic brownies?
John didn't know what cosmic brownies was, period. Jesus wasn't talking about no cosmic brownies.
I'm just saying.
I know. I'm messing around. Anyway, but yeah, John, I'd be traumatized if I was John, but John wrote about what he saw. Peter was crucified upside down because he didn't believe that he was,
Those
exactly.
didn't
He didn't
exist.
believe that it was right enough to be crucified the same way as a savior. I love how we got ourselves Snoopy, bro. Snoopy's a Christian. I love that we got ourselves more Christian viewers.
Right?
At the time,
Snoopy's goated, bro.
For real, bro.
Anyway, let's see. Then we got Philip. Okay, so do you remember Philip, Madden? We talked about Philip. You're Catholic. Well, heck, that's still fine. I mean, there's some Catholics that believe in the same thing that we believe in, you know.
I know they don't pray to Jesus. That's all I know.
Well,
They pray to Mary.
Not all of them. Not all of them pray to Mary.
Yeah.
I don't know
my
if Snoopy's
grandma
one of
does.
those. I mean, I'm not going to say I necessarily agree with that,
Yeah.
but because
they
Jesus
pray to
is like,
Mary.
you know, Jesus
Yeah.
is the He said we can pray to all the saints.
There's differences. I used to be Catholic.
Oh. Cookie used to be Catholic.
The way I see it, I don't don't really choose like religion. I think of like I'm a Christian, so like I just think of it just as a relationship with Jesus and Jesus only, because Jesus
Yeah,
is
that's.
like
I was explaining that to Cookie
he's
the other
God,
day.
because Mary is this
Not
is
no more
the,
I Christian now.
Mary was the one
That's
that gave
good.
birth to Jesus. So Mary doesn't really have like much authority. Mary's just like was just the mother of Jesus and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
she's not like God level, so I don't pray to her. I pray to God and Jesus and Holy Spirit, but like like the Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Year.
Anyway, Philip was the one that led Nathaniel or Bartholomew. Do you remember the story about the fig tree that we read?
Yes. And then he saw like Jesus saw him and stuff and
Yeah,
all that.
that was a cool story. But anyway, yeah, Philip is I need water. Philip is
Coconut, what up?
yeah, Philip is the one that that used to go with John the Baptist. Remember, Philip and Andrew both were disciples of John the Baptist before Jesus. Remember that?
Yeah.
They followed John the Baptist, and then Andrew went and told Peter about. Like Andrew was there during Jesus' baptism, and then Andrew told Peter about Jesus, and Peter was like, "Oh," and then they were fishing, and then you know what happened. But yeah, really neat stuff. But anyway, yeah. So we got Philip, Bartholomew, or Nathaniel, whichever one you want to call him. Matthew, Thomas. Thomas is the one that doubted when Jesus resurrected from the grave. Thomas is the one that was the only disciple that wasn't in the room when Jesus appeared, and they were like, "Thomas, Jesus is back." And he's like, "No, he wasn't. No, he's not. He's dead. The only way I'll believe if Jesus is back is if I see the scars in his hands and the scars in his feet to where the nails were. Jesus literally showed up and showed him the scars in his hands and in the feet. And he said, "Blessed to all of those who have not seen, but they still believe." Guess who he was talking about right there?
Us?
Us.
Yep.
You're,
Pretty cool, huh?
yeah.
Am I smart?
Yes.
Yes.
James, son of Alphaeus. James was. They call him. Snoopy
Wait,
said,
where are
"Blessed."
we?
Yep. Look, bro, we're on 12, verse 12 of
All
chapter 6.
poopings.
We're going
All
through all the
pooping.
disciples.
That's
But anyway,
11. Where's 12?
ye-
Oh, okay. All right.
not
Wait.
chapter 12, verse 12 of chapter 6.
Yeah. Oh, chapter 6. Oh, what? Okay.
Lilibur has not
12?
been here.
Yes.
Oh, no, you said
Now-
chapter 12. Like, you said 12, and I thought you meant chapter 12.
Nah. Okay. James, son of Alphaeus. So basically, like the littler version of James. There was two Jameses. There was like the big James and the little James. Okay. Then we got Judas. No, hold on. I skipped. Simon, who was called the Zealot. Do you know what a zealot is? Have I ever told you guys what a zealot is? Those were a group of Jews that would come together and kill Romans.
Jesus said, "Abandon your nets and follow me, and I will make you fishers of men."
They were also hated. Some Jews liked them,
Wait, what
but
were
some
zealots?
didn't. Zealots were Jews, like a
Wait.
group of Jews that would come together and kill Romans, to my
Butler,
understanding.
please repeat where we are.
My freaking accent cuts through and it makes you think I'm saying something else.
We are at Luke chapter 6, verse 12. We are reading the names of the disciples and explaining who the disciples are.
The 12, uh, Apostolus.
We
Luke
are at
chapter 6, verse
chapter
12.
6, verse 12.
Yeah, the 12 Apostolus.
Yes.
Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James, son of Alphaeus, Simon,
Yeah.
Judas.
Yes. Now, Simon, who was called the Zealot, but Zealots, let me explain again. Madden, you listening this time?
I already wrote it down.
Okay, they were a group of Jews who would kill Romans. They were looked down upon too. They were looked down upon too because they were murderers, you know. Even though that the Romans were bad and hated, they were still considered murderers.
No.
But Jesus called Simon, who was a zealot. Now, I imagine Simon just like all over Jesus, trying to protect him all the time, like always up there with Peter. You know what I mean? I imagine the two Simons, like Simon and Simon Peter. I imagine them always like up front with Jesus, always like ready for somebody to like try and mess with us. You know what I mean? And Jesus is like, hold off. Don't kill
Okay.
anybody, please. Like that's how I imagine like Peter and Simon the Zealot. And then we got Judas, the son of James, or Thaddeus. He was the first disciple to be called. So I just call him Thaddeus because there's like two names for him. But yes, he was the first disciple to be called. And then we got Judas Iscariot, who became a traitor. Judas Iscariot. I remember when I was younger, I was playing with Barbies and I would make them go to church. That's funny, Snoopy. So Snoopy, are you a boy or a girl?
Snoopy's
Just
a girl.
curious.
Yeah,
Snoopy's a girl?
I would
Yeah.
hope.
Oh, that's wholesome. Like, I love the thing about, like, the kids that went to church. I mean, the Barbies that would go to church. I didn't know if you were a boy or girl or not, because I misgender all my viewers. I don't
Dude,
even
maybe
know
Brendan, you
if
should
you
have
do, I
seen it
just-
earlier. Like, 2 people came in my chat thinking I was a guy.
You
Hey,
are not a
dude.
guy.
Because
Hey,
I
GB.
have my voice.
Hey, GB, I'm just studying the Bible.
Hello, GB.
Bello.
Alrighty.
Bello.
Bello.
Let's see. Okay, but yeah. So what he did is he basically like Judas betrayed Jesus. Obviously, like we'll read about that way later. Like we're nowhere near there. There's a lot in the Bible.
Brentley?
Mhm.
I got misgendered 5 times in 3 months. Dang, that's insane.
Hey, Brentley?
Yes.
When is, way later? Because don't forget, I got to go to bed soon.
No, 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 no. I mean like way later into Bible studies.
Okay.
Not tonight. I mean like we're not studying the whole life of Jesus tonight. This is just part 8 to my Bible study
Oh,
series I've been
man.
doing the past 6 months.
Not
You have a
studying his whole life
You
tonight.
just bro. Nah, we're going to do it Friday by Friday.
Friday, but Friday.
No, Friday by Friday.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, those were the 12 disciples. Is console Minecraft different from PC Minecraft? Yes,
Yes,
very
Java and
much.
Bedrock. But you can get Bedrock on PC.
Yes. Well, guys, what I think we're gonna get close to ending it here too. But what did you guys learn? Like, I
What
could
a
say a couple of
zealot.
things that I learned. Is that all?
And the thing what he meant in the 30, 60,
I-
39.
I learned how to not judge. Yes.
Versinius.
Yes. Because that
Now,
part genuinely did not make any sense to me, and now it makes clear sense to me. Because like he didn't like preach to the people who were like already clean and stuff. He wanted to preach to the people who needed help.
Yes.
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 exactly.
That's what I learned.
Madden understando.
Now, what I learned is that
No,
no
okay.
matter how
Connor. Not nice, bro.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Continue, Brentley.
now, what I learned is no matter how far gone you are, you can always be forgiven through Christ.
Period. Who was leaving
Because-
doo-doo marks on the floor?
Shut up. But no, like no matter how oh, I feel bad. Is there a Bible verse where it says a man of different religion fell?
I learned to not hate on sinners but to love them and care for them and not treat them different, which is what I've been struggling with.
Oh, that's nice, Cookie.
And kept going, and someone with different religion stopped and helped him. Yes, that's
glad
gonna be.
Cookie-
That's something. That's one of the parables. That's the Good Samaritan. Yeah,
What is a
that
parable?
will be. A parable is a okay. That
Short
is something
story.
that. Well, kind of, but hold on. I'm about to say it's like a story. Of
Wait,
like,
let
it's
me
like,
write it.
it's
Let me write it down. Hold on, let me write it down.
parable definition. No, like it's like a story, a short,
like a
simple
story.
story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson.
Hold on, say that slower for me.
So yeah, Connor's right. It's a short, simple story used to illustrate a
Hold on,
moral or
hold on,
spiritual lesson.
I said hold on. Used to what?
I learned to not hate on sinners, but to love them and care for them and not to treat them different. Aw, that's wholesome, Cookie.
I know.
Did you hear? That was
Yeah,
what
he-
Cookie said.
Yeah, he told me in my chat. He was saying he's been struggling with that, and that's when I'm glad that he learned that. Anyways,
Okay.
continue.
A short, simple story used to illustrate
Okay, stop. Okay, continue.
a moral or spiritual
Stop.
lesson.
A moral
Or spiritual lesson.
or spiritual what?
Lesson.
Gotcha. Okay, we're good now.
Okay.
Sorry, it takes
But-
me. I can't.
No, it's okay.
When people go too fast, I can't.
No, that's all good. We all are like that.
No.
Now. Anyway. I just hear no. I was
Okay.
struggling recently because I relapsed.
It's
on
okay,
self-harm,
trust.
and I still cut myself, but I'm trying to stop. Oh,
Yippee!
I don't know
Why
if
did
GB
bro
is still
just say
here, but
yippee?
Cause what? I wasn't talking. What?
Snoopy was just talking about how she's been trying to stop cutting herself, Madden.
I wasn't talking about that. Cause Cookie said it's okay.
Oh.
I was talking to Cookie.
Oh, my fault.
Oh my gosh, I'm
My
not a
fault,
horrible
Snoopy. My
person.
fault, Cookie. My fault, Madden. No, but
Our fault,
anyway,
It
everybody.
is.
no, but no, Snoopy, I understand what that is like to have like I know some people. If G, I don't know if GB's still in here, but she used to struggle with that, and I used to struggle with hurting myself in areas, and I used to struggle with depression and stuff like that. So I know how it feels. Just remember that God's always there for you, and you can pray to Him, and He will always have your back. And no matter what, if you need to talk to me about it, or if you need anybody to talk to, you got me. I know you're new, and I know that you just came into these streams, but I'm here for anybody. On May 21st, 2025 was my last attempt, and I used to think you. And I used to think you. Or are you trying to say I used to and thank you, or I used to think I did? I don't know, but I'll just wait for you to type. But what I learned is that no matter how far gone you are, that Christ will still always love you, and He always has a place for you and a purpose for you. Because this guy was a tax collector. I mean, anybody would have thought that this guy is too far gone. On March 11th, or on March 21st, 2025 was my last attempt, and I used to think God turned His back on me. Yeah, I've thought that before too. I used to think God turned His back on me, but then I realized that I turned my back on God. He didn't turn His back on me. He never turns His back on you. He's always sitting there with His hand out, waiting for you to talk to Him, and He loves you. He loves you unconditionally. He died on that cross for your sins. I don't know if there's any more love possible. There's not. Christ's love is the most unconditional love that there is.
Mhm.
But back to what I was saying. No matter how far gone you are, God can still use you to make a purpose for His plan. Because Matthew used to rip people's money away. He used to be a traitor, get spit at. And Matthew comes a far way. He preaches to thousands, helping people accept Christ as their Savior. And he and Jesus, Jesus changed him completely. I mean, and he died honoring Christ. All 11 of them disciples died in some ways, except for one, which was John. And Judas died. Judas died by suicide, but
Oh.
the rest, the 10 of the disciples died for Jesus. Hey, Aiden, we're wrapping things up, but I'm glad that you could still join us. Aiden, we're gonna start doing these Bible studies at 8 p.m.
Hey,
on
I
Fridays.
think I saw you said cookies from another
Snoopy, I
live,
know
the
that you
Freddy
just said
one.
something. I'm about to read what you said. I'm sorry,
The cat,
but
the spider cat person came back. Yay! Sorry.
What?
but somebody in Madden stream. But anyway, um, I believe that, or I don't believe, I know that anybody can be used for Christ, and everybody is
Oh yeah, hello.
amazing inside and out, and I know that God doesn't look at you any differently.
Mhm.
Now, I I also learned more about like who the disciples were and stuff like that, and I got to refresh my memory. And yeah. So hold on, I'm not looking at my Bible. Let me remember the disciples: Peter, Andrew, James, John, little James, Thomas, Philip, Bartholomew, aka
The
Nathaniel,
people God uses are mostly the
Matthew,
broken of most broken.
and
Mhm.
Simon the Zealot,
Hello and bye.
Thaddeus,
Oh,
and
bye.
Judas Iscariot. And that's, I think so. I think that was all of them actually. I think I just cooked that.
Period.
But yeah, um, I love coming together and doing these, guys, and I want to get back into doing this. Me and Madden are working on a church in the world that we're going to build on that hill, and we can do it in here. I hope you had fun, Connor. I know this is your first time being here. Um, I hope you come back. I hope you had somewhat fun. It's nice to be able to come together with friends and study stuff like this because it means a lot, and I bet and I know it means a lot to God that we're coming and studying His Word and learning more about Him and stuff like that. We built a couple of crosses, but Madden's working on building a church, and then we're gonna build a cross. But yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
anyways,
build a big
guys,
Jesus statue next to the church.
I'm gonna read what Snoopy said and talk to her for a minute, and then after we're done with that, I'm going to we always have that 5 minutes with God by ourselves that we can talk to. You guys just I guess just like mute your mics or something, and then when you guys are unmuted, I'll know that you guys are done. But everybody, if you guys, it's optional, you don't have to do it. But if you want to, I let everybody have 5 minutes just to pray and give themselves some time with God to be able to talk with Him after Bible study, because it's nice being able to have a one-on-one with Him. And you know what I mean? And then after everybody does that, I close us out in prayer, and then we usually finish up there.
This the first time I've ever done like ver first
I just
this and
figured
I
that it
liked it
would be,
very much.
I
Good.
figured that it would be fun,
Glad
and then
you
I
liked
asked
the
about
cookie.
and I asked about. I usually ask about 3 or 4 questions about the study before we end off stream, and then that's how
That's
it
my
always has
favorite
went,
part.
right, Madden? Yeah, when I ask questions.
Yeah, 'cause then I can yeah, I just like it. I don't know.
It's all good.
This is
I
my
like it too.
favorite part.
Alrighty, let me read what Snoopy said. Snoopy said, I was going through bullying and harassment, and I tried to talk to staff members of the school. They could care less, and they did nothing. Yeah, I know about that.
I know, school
The whole reason
sucks.
why I got targeted was because I was being myself, being kind, and ADHD is not good. No, I understand. But remember, no matter who you got to remember, the whole world turned on Jesus, sat there and laughed at him while he was being hit, but he still had you, me, Madden, Connor, everybody in the back of his mind. He had Cookie in the back of his mind. He had everybody. So guys, if we can have one lesson for tonight, I have fell into sin here recently, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I've been struggling too with a lot of things, and that's why I needed to open back up. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not. I struggle with a lot of things, and Madden over here has helped me a lot. And I wanted to get back into these Bible studies because they bring me closer to Christ, and they're really amazing. And I'm glad that I can fellowship with friends and do it with amazing people like you guys. Thank you guys for all of your support. And thank you guys for being here. Snoopy said, I'm going to start crying because you are so kind. Oh, don't. I mean, well, I'm not telling you that you can't cry. I'm just saying, like, it's all going to be all right. I mean, just remember, guys, um, Jesus loves you, and that saying means a lot more than it sounds. Now, next Friday, I'm going to be here. But the Friday after, I'm not because I have church camp. I'm gonna be gone, and I am gonna post pictures on my community post. Sorry if that was loud, but I am gonna be posting pictures on my community post, and I'm very excited for all of you guys to see. Also, soon coming up in July or sometime in July, I'm hoping to go to New Mexico to go meet Madden in person, and I will, if Madden allows me, Madden, if you need me to, I can put a block over your face or something. But I wanted to post some pictures because that's like
Alright.
since we stream together and stuff, that'd be neat.
Nah, it's
Do you
good.
want me to put like a block over your face or something?
Nah.
See, guys, look at Madden coming out of her comfort zone. I love that.
Brett.
No, seriously. I know it's hard and scary.
Never
I
me,
will
though.
have fun. What, Connor?
Never me.
Never you what?
Never me.
I'm gonna meet you in person next.
That's a good thing.
You're like me and you, we gotta meet too, Connor. I want to be able to physically hug Connor.
Okay.
Okay.
Connor, would you hug me?
Good stream, guys. Time to go.
Bro.
LeBro does not want to hug you.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna do the 5 minute thing, like 5 minutes with Christ thing. Anybody is it's optional. You don't have to, but if you feel like it in your heart, pray to Him. And just give yourselves some time with Him. I promise you, it feels so much better after you talk to Him. I love you guys. I love all of you, even you, Snoopy. Even though I just met you, I already love you. I love all of y'all, and I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. Just if you need to cry and pour your heart out to God, you do that. Confess whatever you need to confess, or if you want to talk about your new pet turtle, if you have one, you can talk about your new pet turtle. It's whatever. I love you as well,
Yippee!
Cookie. We all love you too,
Aw,
Cookie.
great.
Well, alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna go mute. I'll be back.
Me too.
Yeah. I'll pause stream. How's that sound? Alright, here we go. Chat, I know that they're still probably praying. I don't know if y'all are still. I just finished up.
Done.
Hello there, Connor. Didn't it feel nice just to have a minute with him?
Yes.
I know life can get rough sometimes, guys, for everybody. I've had rough things happen to me here recently that I can't describe. But, guys, I want you to know that Christ loves y'all so much. Seriously. Christ loves y'all. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day so far. And yeah, we just gotta wait on Madden to get back. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you for joining us tonight. And on the cross, our Savior died and said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they're doing." Yep, sure did. Chad, I know that I'm not a pastor or anything. Hey, Madden. Chad, I know I'm not a pastor or anything, but you can come to me about literally anything, and I'll try my best to help you and talk with you and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not perfect myself. I struggle with a lot of things, guys. By a lot of things, I mean a lot of things. Guys, I am trying. I'm trying so hard to do better. And that's why I'm doing this tonight, is because I want to help others.
Why do I
I
hear a
love
cat?
you guys.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, watch this.
Who put a cat in here?
Dark's cat.
No.
Who?
Who put a cat in there?
Oh my gosh. Did you put his cat
Who
down
would-
there, bro?
Who would do such a thing?
Mm-mm-mm.
Anyway, guys,
I want to go play The Last of Us now.
well, I was just
Oh.
gonna ask the questions, but if you don't want to do
Oh
that,
wait,
that's all
no,
good.
no, 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 no. I do. I was just like, I want to go play The Last of Us after this.
Well, nah, it's all good. Alrighty, so, first one to answer, just is first one to answer. Alright, Connor and Madden, you ready?
Uh-oh.
Very ready.
Alright, who was the disciple that Jesus called tonight?
Matthew.
Matthew, Levi. What? Whichever.
Well, whichever. Yeah, y'all
same
both got
person.
it right. Yeah. Okay, next question.
Okay, I am
What
back.
was the disciple's
Okay.
occupation before he was
Oh,
a
tax
wizard?
collector.
Yep.
Yay.
Did the Jews like or hate tax collectors?
Hate.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh, it's just a little baby,
Okay.
chunky little baby. Oh, it's so cute. Look at him. He's just chunky. Wait, I want it.
Welcome back, Cookie.
No.
I already looked at him first, and I was gonna go get a bone for him in just a second.
No.
Bro, what do you mean you already looked at him first? I'm the one who just complimented the frick out of him. Just called him a little chunky little brownie, bro. He looks like a little brownie. Can I please
You have
have
enough
him?
dogs. I don't have a baby dog.
Please.
He's mine.
He's so cute. So cute.
But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Is everybody gonna be back next
I don't
Friday
have
at
no
8?
bones.
No.
Yes.
Ben.
Awesome.
Burn.
This is my
Girls,
dog.
time for bed.
Girls, time for bed.
Girls,
Girls?
time for bed.
My baby doggy.
I love. Yeah, you can have it. I love the way that Connor says, "Girls, time for bed."
Girls, time for bed.
Bed.
Ben.
Bed.
Anyway, guys, I hope
Ben.
everybody. Trust is like glass. Once broken, it's broken forever. That's deep.
Wise quote.
Get down there, dog.
I have a better quote.
Can someone please hand me bones now? Please, please, please.
Geico. I don't have any bones. Unless if I can. Here, I'll check my chest. It's right here.
You can have
Well,
them.
no, I'm gonna give you the dog. You want it more than I do.
Then I need a bone.
I'm looking for a bone.
Connor, give me a bone.
Me don't have bone.
Look for bone.
I cannot find any bones, guys.
It just barked at me.
Cheyenne turned them all into bone meal.
I'm gonna let it be free then. Come on, get out of the little hole. Come on. Come on. Get out of the freaking hole.
Beat it. Beat it. Madden, what's the quote?
What?
What's the quote?
What quote? Do I just say a
You
quote?
said what? You were wanting to talk about a quote or something.
I was?
You said you heard it. Yeah, I think somebody said that they heard a quote.
In not NGL Father's Day this year is gonna be really sad for me.
Why?
You said you had a better quote. That's what Madden said.
I did?
I guess you forgot, chat. Well, guys, I guess this stream is gonna come to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, make sure that you like and subscribe. And I will see all of you in the next one.
I'm gonna be streaming
Goodbye.
The Last of Us.
Chat.
Okay.
So, Madden, what'd you think of that Bible study?
It was nice.
You want to get back into doing them, or?
Who's this year
Yeah.
the relationship between me and my dad just
We gotta
got
get that
worse
church
than it
built.
already is.
I can relate to that. Sorry about that.
I made it worse than is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Did you
But
hear what I
it's gonna
said,
be
Madden?
okay. What?
I said we should get that church built this week so we can,
Yeah.
like,
And
let's get it built before camp.
we could try.
Camp is
But-
next Monday.
I just need the materials and I can build it.
Brentley,
Yes, Connor?
Like,
Romans 8:31.
Romans 8:31. You want me to flip to that?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, Matthew, Mark, Luke. Alright, let me go to Romans. It does not take me long to find things in the Bible. You can ask Cheyenne. Like, it only takes me, it takes me practically,
On
like,
the
seconds.
cross our
She's like, yeah.
Savior said,
I was
Father,
the
forgive
first
them
person
for they
to use
don't know what they're
flip the other
doing.
night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Romans. Romans what?
He did.
8:31.
Alright, found it. Okay, what then shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?
Thumbs up.
He
Yes.
did not spare his son, his own son. He who did not spare his own son, but gave up.
Satan.
But I can't read. He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all. How will he not also, along with him, graciously
Is against
give
us.
us all things? Who will bring any charge against those whom God has chosen? It is God who justifies. Beautiful verse.
Yes.
Proverbs 24:16.
Alright, I'm gonna get on The
Alright.
Last of Us. I'm gonna start a new stream.